Whoop. Okay. Oh, nope. Oh. Hey there, everyone. Well, you kind of caught me in the middle of something there. Well, I'm going to show you a plugin called Jurisdiction Plus. So we'll just head on out here, and oh, I forgot to wash my hands. Oh well. Anyway, we're going to go out here. I'm going to show you Jurisdiction Plus. Now, I just looked on LSPDFR's website, where the author has the file, and he only has one map option now, where before he used to have like 6 or 7 map options. He only has one now, but I guess somehow you're able to hold on one second here. Go with my tough guy walk. But somehow you're still able to customize the map to show which agency you want to patrol where. So that's how I guess somehow you're able to do that. But at the time I was just able to download a map option that had the that just pretty much had the agencies where I want them. So here we are in Vinewood Hills, and we're just going to hang out here just for a minute or so. And since we're in Vinewood Hills, we should see Los Santos County Sheriff patrolling up here in the hills, because this is where the Los Santos County Sheriff would patrol. So we'll just keep I think I see one coming down there. Yep, there's one coming down. So and that's how this works. When we get into the city, it's going to go to LSPD City Police, and that's who they're going to go with. So they patrol the city. So here's my sheriff in the Crown Vic. Pretty nice. And that's how that works. That's not the end of the video. We're gonna go drive around the whole state, and I'll show you as we're driving around what shows up where. So yeah, let's turn this off. So yeah, as we're driving around, I'll show you what random's car. I think that's part of Traffic Plus. I have Traffic Plus, and Traffic Plus is a neat little plug-in too, where it gives you more variety of traffic. It doesn't give you more volume of traffic, just more variety. And if you want volume, like how much traffic you want, you still have to go into the GTA 5 menu settings. I think it's on the graphics, and you just change that. Somewhere there's I think a slider line that you drag for more or less density in traffic. But this Traffic Plus just gives you more variety, which I think is pretty cool. The only little thing I have a problem with is there's a couple vehicles that seem to show up a little too often. So I wish I could fix that, but I don't see how you can really do anything about that, so I'm not sure. But Anyway, we're actually going to go on duty. Whoa, easy there. We're actually going to go on duty, and that limo back there, that's a limo that kind of shows up a little too much for my liking. You kind of see them a little too often. Here we are going out of the hills and into the city, so somewhere around here we should be seeing LSPD, not the county, not the sheriff, but the actual police, city police. I live out here in California, Southern California, so those police, man, what the hell? I'll go run you off for bikes. But I live out in Southern California, and so a lot of my vehicles are based off of Southern California. The Los Santos County Sheriff that you just saw, that vehicle is based off of Los Angeles County. LSPD, are there any around here? No? Haven't spawned yet. But LSPD is based off of the Los Angeles Police Department. And I have about 3 or 4 vehicles for each one. Highway Patrol, San Andreas Highway Patrol is based off of the California Highway Patrol. So that's how I have mine set up. So hey, look at that. There's one all the way out there. LSPD is right there. So we're just gonna go to the station. We're gonna what happened? But we're going to go to the station, and we're going to drive. And we're going to go on duty, but we're not going to take calls. We're just going to drive around while we're on duty. So yeah, we're just going to drive around as we're on duty, and that's just how we will do that. We're going to start off by taking Highway 1. Well, there's no police cars around here. No patrol cars around here. Usually there's a patrol car around here. So, anyway. Well, we'll go on duty, and we'll drive around the state, and we'll see what spawns. I'm not going to show you how to install Jurisdiction Plus. It was a little tricky, and now that since it looks like it's been reworked by the author, I did read something in the author's detailed description about Jurisdiction Plus, and he says that you pretty much have to take out the customs folder, because you're going to be putting in new ones. Wait, what is this? So anyway, so there's a couple videos online, I think, that shows you how to install Jurisdiction Plus, so you can check those out. But I figured out how to do mine. I'll just go through real quick in the garage here. These are some of the vehicles that you'll be seeing. I think, yeah, here's a Crown Vic. There's a Charger of mine, Ford Explorer, all LAPD based off of. Here's a 1995 Chevy Caprice. I think I've always kind of liked the look of that vehicle. Slick top. I also have one with a light bar. It's not installed, but Yeah, I might install it. There's the sheriff that you saw driving by my place. There's another sheriff, and there's a Ford Taurus. And all the others are just the stock vehicles. Highway Patrol, Dodge Charger. Now I have about 6 or 7 of these Highway Patrols. That's actually my supervisor vehicle there. So when I call it supervisor, that particular vehicle comes out, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I actually have like 6 or 7 of these Highway Patrol units, all from the Herc. That's actually the replacement motorbike. All the others are add-ons, but the motorbike is a replacement. And the rest of those are that. I didn't change any of that. All of that is stock. Same thing with that. Los Santos Airport Police. I don't have an actual vehicle for Airport Police, so it just defaults to the police slot. When we get into Blaine County, you'll be seeing one of these vehicles. Now, I downloaded this pack from GTA 5 mods. I forget who the author was, but I'll give you a link. I'll look up the link. Port Authority Police, same thing. They do have their own jurisdiction. They have their own jurisdiction for Los Santos International Airport and for the Port Authority. But I don't have vehicles for those two, so they just default to this police vehicle. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go with this here. And let's go with maybe that livery. And we're just going to go and cruise around, and we'll see what we find. I play on the keyboard, so I kind of need something called basic cruise control to help me keep my speed. Problem is that when you select a vehicle from the garage, you have to kind of get out of your vehicle, and here I have to get out of my vehicle anyway to put on my wardrobe here. But you have to get out of your vehicle, then get back in your vehicle for basic cruise control to work. So, hey, look at that. That slick top, 1995 slick top Chevy Caprice is the supervisor vehicle for the LSPD. So if I ever call a supervisor, that's the vehicle that's going to come out. And I also was able to customize the uniform for a supervisor, you know, put on some chevrons on the shoulder patches and stuff. So yeah, I was actually able to do that. What are you doing? And so that worked out pretty good. So alright, so anyway, let's see what we got here. We're going to head down to we're going to go down to Great Ocean Highway, and go down the Great Ocean Highway and go there. And my cat just jumped up on here, so I'm a little distracted here. Yeah, go away. Okay, so we're gonna go down to Great Ocean Highway, and over there, highways and freeways. That white vehicle there, that white vehicle is one that spawns a little too much for my liking. Spawns a little too much. Same thing with the limos. So those are two of them that I wish I can. It has to do with Traffic Plus, but I don't know how to make them spawn less. So, so we're just gonna cruise around here. Highways and the freeways are by the California, well, San Andreas Highway Patrol. So that's where we're gonna be going down there. We're gonna kind of drive up to Hookies, and then we're gonna go in Paleto Bay. Now Paleto Bay is kind of neat. You'll see what happens in Paleto Bay, because in Paleto Bay, BCSO is what patrols there, but because Paleto Bay is right off of the highway there, Highway Patrol will actually pull off into Paleto Bay, and you know, they'll just kind of cut through, so it kind of looks like that they patrol around there too. So in Paleto Bay, you do have two Blaine County Sheriff and Highway Patrol that kind of will spawn there, which I think is pretty neat. So oh, get down. Sorry. Stinking cat. Okay, so here we go. We're just gonna head down over here. Let's see who we can see here. Somebody spawning. Nope, I guess better get going. Better get going. No, would you get down? Down. Jeez, stinking cat. Alright, hold on, he's being a pain in the butt. Hey. Alright, let's continue here. So we'll pull over a little bit here. I wonder if that's a highway patrol up there. And the all-white vehicle. It could be that vehicle that always pops up, I'm not sure. But, well, let's see what shows up here. So, driving's going so slow. That's what just put my cruise control on. Yeah, I almost think that is a highway patrol vehicle in the front there. So, what we'll do here, is this the spot? Yeah, let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and pull over here. And let's just see what's spawned up. Hey, look at that. There's one right there. Pulling off of there. heading up that road. And let's see what other. I'm having a little problem with some vehicles disappearing, as you can see. I'm not sure why that is, but yeah, I'm having a little issue with that. Got some little texture glitches. So there's our limousine again. The limousine looks nice, but it does spawn a little too much. It does spawn a bit too much. So, well, these vehicles are disappearing a bit more than normal. Alright, well, there's another one. Oh, there's another one right there. And that was the polar bear. So let's go ahead and drive up a little more and see what else. I have like 5 or 6 highway patrol vehicles. I downloaded them from the Herc, and you know, it's just a nice pack. And there's, you know, some that are slick top, and some that are, you know, they're light bar, and different kinds. It's just it's a pretty neat pack actually. So yeah, there's I just all my highway patrol vehicles are from the Herc. This vehicle here, the LAPD pack, is by Oscar. He has an LAPD pack, LSPD pack, which is LAPD based, and it's a pretty cool looking pack. And he's got a lot of Chargers of different years, Explorers of a couple different years, and some other stuff. On the San Andreas, Los Santos County Sheriff's Department, that county sheriff that you saw, that's actually a skin that was placed over this vehicle, or one of them is. And there's actually a skin that's placed over Oscar's vehicle here. And the skin I downloaded from GTA 5 mods.com or something like that. I'll give you a link to that too. Oh, look at that. 2 highway patrols back to back there. But yeah, I was having a hard time finding the you know, a Los Santos County Sheriff skin or vehicle, because on the back door of the vehicle they had like specific areas for that vehicle, and I didn't want a specific area, you know, like in real life East Los Angeles, or actually, you know, they have ones that are called East Vinewood or East Los Santos, I think, or something like that. And I didn't really want that. Or on the back it would say like Los Angeles Sheriff, and I wanted it to say Los Santos Sheriff. You know, I don't want the real life. I want the game sane. So yep, I don't see any more here, so let's just continue on. So, okay, let's see here. Look at all this traffic. Well, we'll head on up to Hookies now. And we'll pull over there. And oh, there it is, right here. So we'll just pull on in here. No bikers here. Of course, it's 7 o'clock in the morning, game time, so. No troublemakers usually aren't up that early. So. Now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and pull over here. I'll show you something. It's not part of Jurisdiction Plus, really. It is part of Ultimate Backup. The tricky thing is that I'm playing Los Santos Police Department, but we're on the highway. So what's going to happen is that when I call a backup, we're either going to get a highway patrol backup or a Blaine County supervisor
Assistance
backup.
required
So
in
let's see which one we get.
North Chumash.
And it's supposed to be code 2, but because it's ELS, it actually comes code 3. Hey, look at that. Hey there, bud. How you doing?
I'm on it!
Oh, are you on it? Yeah, look at that guy. This is actually, it's an EUP uniform. I customized it, and I was able to make it so this type of guy is a supervisor, and I was able to make it so that kind of vehicle shows up when I call a supervisor. That kind of vehicle is nicknamed Polar Bear. It's a big white, big bulky vehicle like a polar bear. So, okay, but, well, hey, I just wanted to do that, so, hey, you.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, thanks, alright, yeah. Sticking Mr. Attitude there. Okay, so we'll just keep going here. Of course, if I was called out for no reason, I guess I'd have an attitude too. Look at that slip top, pretty nice. Oh, there's another one. Slip top Charger there. Don't ask me what year the Charger is. I don't know. I don't know what year I installed. So okay, well, let's go back in there and see what happens. I hate it when I'm in. Oh, there's another one. They kind of do spawn quite a bit around here at times, so Highway Patrol does, which is pretty cool. So yeah, let's put on our cruise control because we got Pokey right here. Alright, so now we're going to head into Paleto Bay. And I'll show you what spawns over there. So, like I said, Blaine County will be spawning over there in Paleto Bay, and also the Highway Patrol patrols there too. You won't see too many of either of them really. It's a small town, and not a lot of trouble in the small town, so I guess that's why you just don't see too many of them out there in Paleto Bay. Part of map option 3 of Jurisdiction Plus, all of this is patrolled by a park ranger, so it's just going to be a normal San Andreas park ranger. So, turn on. So yeah, all this will be patrolled by the park ranger. But the highway will be highway patrol. Toledo Bay is Blaine County Sheriff's Office, and anything outside of the parks is Blaine County. And right along this 66 is kind of like where the Blaine County and Los Santos County border is. So, oh, oops, what happened there? You okay? Oh, he's good. I should have ran out in the street there. Yeah, highway patrol right behind. Oh, that looks like my, is that my expedition one? Oh yeah, check that one out. Very nice. Ford Expedition. There's actually another skin. Oh, and the Crown Vic right there. There's actually another skin of that expedition, which is all white, but it doesn't pop up too often. So, we'll go ahead and pull on into here. Take a little breather here. And I'll show you my highway patrol station. And I don't know if it really has anything to do with it. I think it's highway patrol will patrol around here. I think because it's right off the highway. But I did make this station a highway patrol station. That's partly why you see this highway patrol vehicle here. Because I made it so it will spawn at the highway patrol station. And you can change this. This is normally a sheriff's station, but I changed it into a highway patrol station by going into your main game folder, go to the LSPDFR folder, the data folder, and then there'll be an XML file called stations, and you just got to scroll down, try to find the Toledo Bay station, and you have to change it to a highway patrol station. I think it's actually called a, I think you actually have to label it SA State Trooper, SAST, I think is how it is. Some of some of the XML's files you can put it as a SAHP for San Andreas High Patrol. But I think on the station, it's the game sees it as San Andreas State Trooper, SAST. So you have to make sure you label it right. These little signs I got from another plugin mod where you can just change the signs and logos of this station, and that's how you can just kind of make this a highway patrol station. See that blinking blue light there? That's from a traffic stop in the ammunition parking lot over there, which is like, okay, how can that blue light shine through the building like that and bounce off of the window there? But, well, whatever. The only problem with this is when you change the station, there's a couple guys back here, there's a couple officers back here that are sheriff's officers. Let's see if they're back here. They're sheriff's officers. Nope, they're not back here. But then, there'd be two of them standing right there. And those sheriff's officers are in sheriff's uniforms because this is originally a sheriff's office building. But there's no, but when you change when I change this to a highway patrol, it does not change those two officers' uniforms. I'm not sure where you go in the game files to change those two officers' uniforms. And the thing is that the game is going to change it to the in-game uniforms, the actual GTA 5 uniforms, which is, if you were to change it to a highway patrol, the only highway patrol uniform the game has is that motorcycle officer game. It doesn't read, the game doesn't read EUP in a way. You can't make those two officers wear EUP uniforms. At least I don't think you can. I don't know how. So Anyway. Well, all that did not have to do with Jurisdiction Plus, but I just thought I'd show you that anyway. But I don't think changing this to a highway patrol station has anything to do with the highway patrol in there. I think it just has to do with highway, just how Paleto Bay is. It just has to do with how Paleto Bay is off of the highway. So anyway, let's see what we got. We're gonna pull over here just another block or so, and we're gonna see who spawns here. See if we'll get Highway Patrol spawning or Blaine County Sheriff's Office. And we'll see what happens here.
I'm so excited! The implant outsource is on tonight. I'm so addicted to that show.
We'll just pull over here. And we'll just spend a minute here and see who shows up here. Paleto Bay is a small town, so you know there's not a lot of trouble or anything. What are you looking at? So what's that? There's a vehicle all the way down there that just crossed the intersection. It kind of looked like it could have been my Blaine County Charger. Blaine County Sheriff's Office Charger. So yeah, we'll see who shows up, if anybody shows up. If not, we'll circle and see if we can get somebody to show up. See if we can get a vehicle to spawn. So, anyway. At least I have basic cruise control to maintain my speed, but the only problem is trying to steer correctly. That's a little hard when you're playing on the keyboard. I wouldn't mind learning a controller, but I don't even want to take the time to learn it right now. What? Little brat cat. Yeah, there we go. There's a guy right there. Sheriff in the Tahoe. Blaine County Sheriff in the Tahoe. So works out pretty good right there. Alright, hold on. I gotta pull over. My cat is bothering me again. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah. See if we can see anybody else spawn here. Hey pal, you got a red light there, man.
Hey, look! You have a deck for walking up there. Get that!
Alright, so what we'll do is we'll drive down to the other end of Paleto Bay like we did, and then we'll jump back on the highway and head down to the other side. Head down the other side of the road.
I picked up the baby, pal.
Oh, hey, look at that. There's a Crown Vic sheriff's right there. Wayne County Sheriff in the Crown Vic.
Blow on, bitch! What's your problem?
Oh my God. Hello.
Hola.
What do you want, Fred?
Gracias por la respuesta.
Alright, well, let's get out of this nutty town here. We didn't see any highway patrols, but they do pop up here, so it's pretty cool. Come on, big guys, get out of the way. That's right. You turn left and I'll turn right. So, anyway. Oh, there it is. There's that Crown Vic. Legal Bay Crown Vic going that way. So, okay. Now let's turn off the cruise control and start picking up some speed here. So we're going to head down to Grapeseed, and with the he had other map options where you could just click which map option you want, and the different map options were just different jurisdiction areas, even the border between the areas were kind of done a little, were adjusted a bit between the maps. So, but yeah, now all I see is that he just has map option 3, which is like the basic at the time, and it looks the same. Looks like he just had map option 3, and so that's just pull over, guys, pull over. And this has map option 3. But I assume somehow you would be able to. I would assume somehow you're able to customize your jurisdiction areas, like for if you have a vehicle for Toledo Bay. Okay, hang on, people. My cat jumped on me again. Hang on. Alright, let's try this again. My cat can be so annoying sometimes, just a real pain in the butt. So clingy. Alright, so, oh hey, look at that, I think there's is that my, can't quite, it's just a regular Jeep, I thought that was my Charger, but no, my Wayne County Sheriff's Office Charger, but nope, it wasn't. So. Now let's put on cruise control again as we cruise through Grapeseed here. But yeah, I'm sure with Jurisdiction Plus there's a way, I don't know how, but there would be a way that you can just, pick and choose which areas you want to patrol. Like here we are in Grapeseed. If you have a Grapeseed police, then you can have them patrol right here in Grapeseed. So every time you come in Grapeseed, you'll see Grapeseed police or sheriff, whatever. Same thing with Sandy Shores. If you have Sandy Shores vehicles, and you can set it up so you can have your Sandy Shores vehicles show up in Sandy Shores. So same thing in the city. You know, in the city, how they kind of have the smaller communities like Del Perro, Rockford Hills. If you have Del Perro Police, Rockford Hills Police, Vineland Police, you know, you can have them patrol around there, and they'll stay, you know, pretty much within their jurisdiction. They may go out of it, but they'll turn around and head back to their jurisdiction. So, but I don't have any of that set up. I just have the basic map option 3. Let's go ahead and pull over here. Oh, hey, look at that. There's that Crown Vic again.
Goddamn maniac!
Whatever.
Not so full of yourself now, are you?
Get out of here. So anyway, so we saw that Crown Vic, we saw the Tahoe, so I have a Charger. Be nice to see that spawn, but I don't know if it will. Don't know if it will. Yeah, there's that Crown Vic again. It's a neat car because I want the Blaine County Sheriff to look like, you know, to be like a mostly white vehicle, and that's what it is. Kind of like the regular games, the GTA 5 Blaine County, you know, how their vehicle is mostly white. I just kind of like that look for out here. Oh, hey, look at that. There's the Tahoe again. Yep, there's the Tahoe. So, but yeah, I just like that all mostly white look for the sheriff out here. I have the black and whites in the city, and Los Santos County sheriffs are black and whites, highway patrol are black and whites, but yeah, I like the different look for the sheriff out here. No, there's that Tahoe again. And who's this guy? That's just a regular vehicle. So, the only thing I don't really like about that vehicle set is it has blue lights, and I'm not really a fan of the blue light special, but it's okay. You know, I'll have it. I can't change it, so I mean, it's just what it will be, but yeah, it's fine. So let's head on over to Sandy Shores now, and see what we got going on over there. Vehicle all the way back, and I can't tell if that's a disappeared now. So anyway. In Sandy Shores, of course, you're going to have Blaine County. There's a limo. Now, out here, for some reason in Sandy Shores, there's a lot of limos, and that just isn't really realistic to me. Sandy Shores, you know, kind of a poor neighborhood, poor area, you know, what people drive around in limos for there, you know, That's a problem with the Traffic Plus, where, you know, for some reason, a lot of limos spawn out here. So, no officers and no vehicles here. So, yeah, see that? There's a limo. So, there's a rundown fire station. So we'll just drive around here and I'll show you. We'll most likely see a Blaine County Sheriff's Office spawn. I only have 3 units for the Blaine County Sheriff. Only have 3 units, so you know, it's I have a Charger, the Tahoe, and the Crown Vic, where I have like, you know, 5 or 6 highway patrol vehicles. I only have 4 LSPD vehicles and 3 Los Santos County vehicles. Los Santos County vehicles, and Los Santos County vehicles are the hang on. Oh, there's another limo. Limos all over the place here. Well, that's only the second one we've seen, I think, but believe me, I've seen them show up a bit too much. Yeah, we'll just pull over here and see what spawns, see what pops up here. But yeah, this police, this LSPD pack is made by Oscar. It's a pretty good looking vehicle. Well, that one doesn't have a ram bar. Some have a ram bar, others don't. And what's nice is that I was having a really hard time finding a Los Santos County Sheriff's that's a spin-off of Los Angeles County. That was just general with no actual community name on the back door like some of them have, or on the back trunk. It'll say, you know, some of the vehicles said Los Angeles County, and I didn't want Los Angeles County, so I finally found skins, and they actually go on Oscar's pack, which is like great because I already had Oscar's LSPD pack, so that just kind of worked out really good. There's another limo. Alright, well, anyway. Let's just head on down. We'll head on down to the 66. Head on down to the 66, and
How you doing?
we'll just work our way back up to up into the hills. I think I'll work my way back up to the police station too. So my videos end up being a bit long. I kind of just record and may do a little editing, but I don't really cut too much out. So it's pretty raw and long videos. So just bear with me. But yeah, bunch of slow guys here. Come on. Speed limit says 50 with going around. I'm going 40. Okay, a little faster now. Alright, so don't see too many vehicles here because it's still Blaine County, so Blaine County would be patrolling over here. But that's where they would be if they were there. Oh, okay. Thought that was... Let's see. Multicolor there, I can't tell. Now, a bit around here, is where it kind of borders Los Santos County and Blaine County. We'll pull over right here and let's see if we can see two of the sheriff's departments. We'll just chill out here for a second and let's see what kind of sheriff's department. You know how you saw those highway patrol motorcycles over at the Lido Bay station? I think I set it up where the motorcycles don't spawn as much because I was just, you know, at one point they were spawning quite a bit, and I don't know, I just don't, I make it so they don't spawn too much. I may change it, I may adjust it so they spawn a little bit more frequently. We'll see. Oh, hey, there we go. There's the Charger. There's the Blaine County Charger. Blaine County Charger right there. So, okay, well, we'll head on down a little bit more down the road. I like the way my back lights look. It looks too. See how those circles are? I think I need to change the light settings on it. Let's pull over here for a second. Let's see if we can get a Los Santos County Sheriff popping up. No. That's Blaine County. Yeah, I don't really like the way that backlights look on this. Or on any of them, so I think it's a, I gotta see where what light thing to adjust. Alright, so we'll just continue on this way. I think it's this way. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's where we're going. Yeah, we're going to continue on this way. Right by Fort Zancudo. And so it's not that one we're gonna go. We're gonna go up the next road. Let's pull on over here again and see if we can see what shows up here. See which agency spawns. Another sheriff's office. Let's see, who is this one? Nobody. Alright, well, we'll just head on up there. And we'll turn left on the next road. We're gonna go up by the that vineyard. I forgot what it's called, but it's up off of this road here. This road here, people actually speed a bit too fast. Not really a safe road to be on. For some reason we're going a bit too fast on this road. And it's got some sharp turns and hills and so we'll just pull into here. Harlow Valley. Never really looked to see what that sign said this whole time. So, okay, we'll just chill out right here for a second. And we'll just take a look and see who spawns here. Right here should be Los Santos County. Because we're not in Blaine County, this is Los Santos County now. So should see Los Santos County Sheriff showing up. We'll see who we say. Hey, watch it there, pal. Jeez. They drove right up on that wall right there. So. Was like almost flew right down to the bank right there. Yeah, it could be a little tough to get somebody spawning here. We'll probably just move on and get going here. So. we'll just get on going as we're driving here. We'll see somebody. You know, look at that. So we'll see somebody on our way back. But anyway, Jurisdiction Plus is on LCPDFR's website. It might be on others. I'm not sure if the author has it on others. I think he does, actually. I think I've seen it on GTA 5 mods. So you can get it maybe there too. I'm not 100% sure, but go ahead and check it out. It's really neat because when you download this vehicle, that vehicle looks neat, and then as you're playing the game, as you're playing LSPDFR, you're just kind of going from one area to the other. Maybe like in a pursuit or something, and you would like to see. Pull here real quick. It'd be nice to see that blinking over there. Oh, look at that. Got a little traffic stop going on. That's what's going on. Got a little traffic stop. Los Santos County Sheriff traffic stop. That's what they are. Right there. That's the Explorer, I think. So, okay, we'll head down this way. Off here, pick up some speed on here. And heading back into the city here. We like to try to stay in the hills so we can see some more county sheriff. Come on, Pokey, let's go. And that vehicle always fools me that it's a sheriff vehicle. I mean, that it's some sort of Leo vehicle. Let's pull into this gas station here. And we'll just take a little breather right here and see what shows up. Oh, hey, there's my Taurus. Los Santos County Sheriff Ford Taurus. Okay, well, we'll head on over here. Actually, I think you've seen all my county sheriffs. So, you just saw the Taurus. You saw the Explorer a little while ago. And that Ford Taurus is part of the Oscar's LAPD pack. But I don't have the Ford Taurus. I'm not a big fan of the Ford Taurus as a police vehicle. But I wanted to change it up a little because in the sheriff's skins that I downloaded, one of the options was a Ford Taurus, and I thought, okay, I'll throw a Ford Taurus in there because Oscar's LAPD pack, LSPD pack has a Ford Taurus. So yeah, that Ford Taurus is actually part of Oscar's one of Oscar's models that has the sheriff's skin on it that I found. I think I found the skin on GTA 5 mods. I don't think it's on LSPDFR, so okay, let's see if we can work, yeah. Okay, well, let's see, I think we'll go this way. Might get a little turned around here. We're just gonna head back to the we'll just head back to the station. And that is probably about it. But as we head back to the station, we'll see if we see any LSPD, because out here I think it's close enough. I think out here it's close enough to the city where LSPD would be patrolling. Oh, there we are. Look at that. So if you see how that works, you know, different agencies will spawn to wherever they're supposed to be. Just got to make sure that you put them in the right spot. Which way am I going here? Where am I? Where am I? So yeah, you just gotta make sure. Hey, watch it, pal. So just got to make sure that you put the vehicles in the right spot, and you know, with the way that, however, the author changed up the vehicles, changed up the XMLs for his new Jurisdiction Plus, I'm not sure how it looks. So, you know, my Jurisdiction Plus is with the old map, and everything works fine. Everything works fine on it. So, you know, it's something that I'm just going to stay with. So that's what I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna stay with this old Jurisdiction Plus, and because it works fine. So doesn't need to be updated or anything. I don't know what would need to be updated really, but you know, that's because a lot of the Jurisdiction Plus files go into the data folder of the LSPDFR folder, which is part of the LSPDFR mod. And there's a customs folder that is where most of the let's see, let's go this way. There's a customs folder where most of the where I think it's in the customs folder is where he puts his Jurisdiction Plus files in. So yeah, I'm sorry I not really going to be able to tell you how to install it, especially on his new one. Look at that, just like me. Oh, there's a motorcycle, but that's a highway patrol motorcycle. So it's like highway patrol is dropping by LSPD here. So. Alright, well that's about it. That is an extended version of Jurisdiction Plus. And that is, it's a really neat mod, really neat plugin. So you might go ahead and try it if you want. If you want to put your vehicles that have specific agencies, you want to make those vehicles patrol wherever those agencies are supposed to patrol, then this file would help you do that. So this plugin would do that for you. So go ahead and check it out if you want. I'll give you links to it all below. Alright, see ya.